Good day everyone and welcome to another video. Today we're gonna have a special video. It's something that I haven't done before, but since I'm in the tech world, I follow other content creators that are longer in the niche and they do have the capability to do a lot of research, get new build systems to try out and play around. But nonetheless, this one it's a big oopsie for a company that it's actually selling pre-built systems as well as renting out pre-built systems. So with no further ado, let's continue. So the company in question is called NZXT. If you're not familiar with it, I don't blame you because it's mainly operational in the US, but they do have kind of a predatory business model, if you will, where they do rent ready systems with an probably triple the price. Like I've seen the videos from the other content creators. I am a long-term subscriber of Gamers Nexus, Jay's 2 cents, Jay Him, also Linus Tech Tips. Now, what's curious is Jay Him was actually one of the content creators that actually endorsed the product, and later on was thrown under the bus by the same company that he promoted. Quite funny if you ask me. But at the same time, it's pretty sad for those who actually spend their hard-earned money to actually facilitate a system, a rental system. So the only one that haven't come out yet with a statement or haven't released any videos is actually Linus. But nonetheless, we do have this being pretty much mainstream for the past week or so, probably more than 8 days. And I'm going to show you exactly what is being discussed. So under their website, you have the option to look for pre-builds. They do have ready systems like player 1, player 2, and player 3. But what was interesting about them is the rental system. So if we have a look at their Flex program, we can see a couple of pre-builds that you can actually rent for a certain amount a month. Now, those two systems are pretty underwhelming, if I do say it so myself. If you just look at the performance, it's a mid system, which you will be paying $59 a month, right? So is it worth it? I mean, it depends on what you plan to game on. Like if you're planning to play Minecraft or something else, probably this would suffice. But if you're looking for something like let's say a medium performance one, the price jumps to 129, which used to actually be 118 3 or 4 days ago, before Gamers Nexus actually released their first video calling it a scam. Obviously, you have other options, better performance, more money. But if you take like the mid one and you look at what you're paying a month, I believe that you can build something pretty much similar, or if not better, if you save those money for 1 year, right? Maybe for some people this might not be an option, but it is something that you could actually think about it. Now, at the same time, there are other options that are way cheaper than renting NZXT or any other pre-built companies, and that would be NVIDIA Now. So if you don't know, GeForce Now has a program where you can rent for $4.99 the first month. Probably this is a upcoming Christmas promotion, and then you pay like $10 a month for a, let's see what's the performance on this one. Right, so we need to log in. I don't have a account that I can use to log in, but I'm pretty sure it's a 1440p, I would say it's not bad. GeForce RTX 8 virtual CPU, so it's not a bad system. If we look at NZXT one, which we'll call it the mid one, you'd pay 129 a month to get the system shipped to your house. But remember, you might you might have to pay for the shipment when you send it back, or they have an option after 2 years. You can pay a little bit extra and you can have it upgraded to the next year, which for some people might work if you're a well-known content creator and you can afford that. But for the rest of the people that are looking to play Fortnite or whatnot, as long as you have a stable ping, you could use GeForce Now, and it's compatible with all the games in the world. You do have 4K gaming, the $10 difference, but it's still $20 compared to a low tier rental gaming gear that is four times the money, right? So if we go to the community, they did have a statement about what's being addressed by the other content creators. And if you have a closer look, they're describing the action taking. They change a lot of stuff on the terms and conditions, but so everybody who called out NZXT, NZXT had a statement and they said that no, you misread, you are confused, and they renamed the unclear product names, and they are separated now as purchase versus subscription. Those aggressive sales tactics have pretty much dominated the entire IT market. Not only the IT market, other markets as well, but we are focusing more on the matter of hand. Of course, Jaehin had his own statement where he discussed the problem at hand because he was the one that was thrown under the bus. Gamer Nexus also had a second video after they called it a scam, and J2Cents also had a video where he actually had a talk with the CEO of NZXT. Now, how will this pan out on the future? Really, we don't know. We will probably have to sit tight and keep a close watch if you're interested in such development of news. But nonetheless, if we go back to the website, I was actually curious to see how much is a mid build. And given my location, it's close to UK, so it's going to be on pounds. Player one, yada yada yada. We have the configuration. It's an Intel Core i5, 14 Gen, NVIDIA GeForce RTX. Not bad specs. Now 16 gigs DDR4 is not bad, but down the line, if you want to upgrade, you're gonna probably have an issue, since I'm not pretty sure if they tell us what the motherboard is. So, but the interesting thing is it's sold out. Surprise, surprise. Let's check the other one. Player 2. Player 2 also sold out, and it's for £1,400. They're probably trying to remodel everything, maybe their business model, who knows. But it's pretty weird after 2 days of Gamer Nexus Steve last video, they actually managed to sold out all system. Now, this is kind of weird considering that Christmas is around the corner, and I'm pretty sure a lot of kids would love to have a system, and a lot of parents may not know how to build a system, and they will probably want to buy a ready one. Guess what? They are the only ones that have sold out. If you go to other pre-built company that are selling such builds or similar builds, they will have a stock up, which is pretty weird. Now, I don't like to call out Wolf too many times, but this is not the first time Jay's Two Cents, Gamer Nexus, and Linus Tech Tips called out bad actors. We had problems with power supplies from Asus. We had problems with motherboards. We had the biggest problem that we had actually was our Gen 13 and 14 Intel CPUs were dying, and we didn't know the issue. Intel had released a couple of microcodes that will correct whatever, but they didn't help a lot, and it was out of warranty. Now, for other people like myself that do not have the means to acquire and test such system, I will probably have to buy a CPU to test it out and have the level of testing like the other content creators have. But when it comes to tech news, I'm really following those guys and keeping, an edge of what's going on the tech world. So guys, this is the video. If you like it, please like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to dive deeper into the story, you can probably go and subscribe to Jhim, to Steve at Gamers Nexus, and Jay's Two Cents, to have a broader understanding on what's going on. That being said, I wish you all a great day, evening, wherever you are. And please let me know if you like this type of content so I know where I can focus my efforts. Have a good one.